Welcome, Aquarius, Pisces, to your end of the month reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on in your energy and what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you for the end of the month. Best message, please, for Aquarius, Pisces. Best message. Whoa, right there. Four of Swords coming out, and then we have the relationship card also coming out. So we're getting two cards over here coming out for you. There is this standing back, feeling like you're at peace, getting the rest and relaxation that you need right now. So it does feel like you're a little more rested and feeling more rest assured about a commitment. So talking about this commitment over here. There's a lot of trust issues right there as well. Feeling like you're in a better place of trusting and believing. Having a more faith as well within a relationship. Time to shine. So whatever's going on in this love relationship over here, it is time to shine. Well, I'm going to keep this here because you did get the two cards out. Rare, but it does happen. So Spirit really wanted to bring that up, that it's not just what you think, it's about this love relationship and really feeling like you are shining, the relationship is shining and feeling very bright. There is this belief, once again, the shine is having the belief, and there's the belief over there also with the Hierophant, in the potential, and it does feel like whatever was going on, be rest assured, because there is a breakthrough. Whether you already know you had a breakthrough, but there is a breakthrough coming. It's within the energy for you to be able to shine within the commitments around you. Whether it's a marriage or just a love relationship or just any relationship that you have with your friends, family. Deep connected though, right? Deep connected commitments. So really feeling like you're shining right now at the end of the month. Feeling very happy. And getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Clarify on the shine and all of the cards. And remember, the shine is going to be there for the entire reading because it is actually showing you this is what's going on throughout the end of the month and going into bits and pieces of the near future as well. I'm really getting into the vitality. Yeah, you're going to have that vitality. Feeling really happy over here. Wow, feeling like you have this fresh new start with the vitality is the One of Wands. So really feeling like you're glowing and shining and that everything is going the way you need it to be. You might have felt like you guys have reconciled and you finally are having a better understanding of what's going on within a relationship. So in the recent past, you did have spread your wings. There was enthusiasm and love abounds. So whatever kind of went awry over here, it feels like in the recent past, you were still feeling very enthusiastic about the situation. It feels like you were enthusiastic for the situation to maybe fix itself, to come back together. Maybe you knew that this reconciliation was coming, that you guys were coming back together. That's really what it feels like. Could have been about a week ago, a couple of days ago. Doesn't feel very long. Could it literally been 2 days ago to 2 hours ago? I'm not like, maybe even, like I said, a couple of weeks at the most. Not really feeling this was very long ago. It was almost like maybe you knew they were opening up back, towards you. You guys were, yeah. Very humble feeling over here. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This feels like the Sagittarius kind of had you in your mind, or they were in their head. There was an underdetermined piece. It's kind of interesting energy over here because it almost feels like, I'm going to say Sagittarius, since I have 2 Sag cards coming up. It doesn't have to be. It could be anybody. But the point that I'm making is it feels like one was in their head. It could have been you, kind of in your mind. I don't think so, though. I think it was them. Check out how it resonates. I'm just going to say it this way, and then you guys can put the pieces and puzzles together, okay? Because this is what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is you're feeling enthusiastic and hopeful that the situation will come back around. There was this humbleness about the situation of the commitment, that you knew that it was kind of down and out for itself, but there was no real reason to just cut it out, throw it away, because you knew that you were going to have this relationship come back around. I do believe that the Sagittarius, who we're going to call, was underdetermined. They were acting like it was never going to happen. I think they had their doubts. I think they were playing hard to get. I think that they were so in their head about the fight, the argument, the misunderstanding, that they couldn't really see the rainbow path over here that you had seen over here of Aqua Pisces. Okay, so I think that's what's going on. Like I said, if it's the other way around, you can kind of put the pieces together, but definitely one was doubtful, one is like it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like it's going to happen. And the reason I think it's you is because where all this anxiety is, you're over here just like resting up. You're just like, I'm just taking a step back, everything's going to be fine. And then it does exactly what you said it was going to do. I think your person has I think that when things go awry, they really put the hurt down. They really get stuck inside their head, and like the whole world just crumbled and fell. And so they really take it hard, right? They take it too hard, a little bit more. And it might be what you would consider maybe a little overboard. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, you didn't feed the dog. Gosh, the dog's not going to die. Okay, he didn't eat. It's fine, right? And they're just like, you know what I mean? And then you're kind of fighting about not feeding the dog, and then the next thing you know, they're like crumbling. You hate me. You don't want to be with me anymore. That kind of a scenario in its own way. Take it how it resonates. But that's what I'm trying to talk about. It's like they take everything's like the end of the world. Yes, with the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. They're taking it like it's the end of the world. And you're not seeing it that way. You're not seeing it that way at all. So it makes me feel like they kind of pushed away from you. And so you just kind of took a step back and just said, that's fine. Everything's going to be okay. And so you're just more like waiting for it, Aqua Pisces, for it to come back around, for the Wheel of Fortune to actually come back and cycle it back around. Yeah, for the toxic energy to go away. So we'll just put this over here because it's saying new vitality as the devil, as the devil starts going away, right? All the negativity, and when they come back around to not be so rough on themselves, and actually have a better understanding. So right now, you're going to notice that they're going to start coming back towards you. Vitality is new. You're feeling happy. You're feeling comfortable. You're feeling like you're in place. Clarify on how they're feeling right now in the present. Even though it's like everything's shining and the relationship is doing much better. They've now, I feel like they are coming back around. Let's put it that way. They're having a turnaround. Yeah, there's a reconciliation with the Ace of Wands. So there it is. The reconciliation is there. Everything's fine. I'm waving my white flag over here. And they want this truce with you because they're finally feeling their power again, right? Instead of feeling like the underdog or they totally screwed this up. I hate, you hate me, I'm going to the garden to eat worms type of scenario over here. And it's not. And it's crazy because it never really was that way. It was all like in their head or someone's head, right? If it was you, then it was all in your head. Three of Swords, you're taking it harder, taking it to the heart, taking it so to the heart that it almost feels like it was a little overrated. And you're saying that too. You took it too much to the heart. It was never meant to be that way, right? You try to lose the passions. You try to end the whole relationship for nothing. And there's no reason for any of that. So as you do that, you start to see the Nine of Cups coming back because you see them now coming back around to say, okay, everything's okay now. Everything is back to where it's supposed to be. So you will have this reconciliation that you knew you were pretty much going to have. Maybe you're used to them doing this a lot. So you're just kind of waiting for them to open up again and not be so judgmental on themselves, because it's really what's going on here. So you're having the satisfaction. You feel like you're winning your love back. So you feel like you're back in the driver's seat again, right? Absolutely, because this is the person that you love, you adore them, you have all the hopes and dreams with this person. It just feels like you just wish that they could keep the inner strength, keep their kind of mind and emotions at bay a little bit. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Ooh, right? And we know that, right? That kind of over emotionally conflicted. But more than anything, it's because you have the hopes and dreams and promises with this person, and you know that this person is your person, and you know that they're starry-eyed about you. I just feel like they have some emotional, just back and forthness going on. Maybe they have low self-esteem, right? They take everything to the heart. You know what it is, my friends? I'm going to just say it this way. I think this is probably the best way to say it, is they wear their heart on their sleeve. So anything that they do, it's their fault. They messed it up. Everything's going to die. Everything's doomed. And they live in a world of everything is chaos if it doesn't go this way, right? Type of scenario. That's really what I'm kind of feeling. So they always play like this guilt trip thing. And it's kind of crappy for you though, because you're a part of that guilt trip, right? And for you, it's kind of like, then they start feeling resentment. Then they start doing this. Then they start foot pounding and pouting, and and there's a lot of pouting going on. Yeah, and so you're waiting for your Ace of Cups, and it's coming right now. And this is where it's really shining, is with the Ace of Cups. It's saying, don't worry about it. Foot pounding's over. They're coming back around. They're not sad anymore. Look, they're feeling more comfortable. You're feeling more comfortable. Laid everything to its grave, I guess you would say. We buried it all in the backyard, and it's all dead. And now you can get back to feeling like your cups are over full with this person, whether it's a friend or your child or your family member or your loved one. It doesn't matter who it is. It's someone who does that, right? And it's just like, oh, thank God. I know. Whoever this resonates with, you're probably going, thank God it's over. Thank God it's over. Right. So a love abounds over here in the near future. So everything is fine. And that's the same as this card. So pretty much this card here is just telling me, yeah, go ahead and move over, because now you have your wishes, fulfilled. You see your cups being refreshed. You can go ahead and start, filling that cup full of wine and really start drinking and feeling comfortable again. Because everything is right where it's supposed to be with the love abounds. Everything is on target. Let's just put it that way. It's right where it's supposed to be. Right? No more of that for a while. And really shining through. Yeah, where it felt stagnant, it wasn't moving, it's now starting to, look at that, it's changed. So what felt stagnant, and it felt like your cups were not overfilled, there is this kind of stagnant, it's moving from that stagnant, not moving area. You might even feel like your partner is still a little slow and a little maybe sluggish, right? Even though they're doing much better with the Knight of Coins, it kind of feels like they might be a little sluggish, right? But at least it's changing, and everything's going back to where it is, and you guys can start looking at new potentials, new creativities. You can go back on your way as well and start dreaming and doing the things that you need to do in life, which is create your magic and get back to your priorities and other things in life without having to always be focused right on this right there. There it is, the Six of Coins in reverse. Not worrying about them begging for your attention, not worried about them begging for, your forgiveness or anything like that. You can actually just start doing the things that you perceive to know what you need to do. And, you might even know that they are still maybe begging for your forgiveness. For some of you, you might even feel that way too, that, even though I'm doing this and they're a little sluggish coming around, they might still be, please forgive me, with the Six of Coins upside down So some of you might still be seeing that kind of behavior, and you're just going to tell them it's fine. It's fine. Just let's not do this anymore, right? Or however it is that however you deal with it, right? And it just feels like you're going to have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation with them, with the High Priestess and the Three of Cups, because it's like you're in the knowing that they probably will come back and try to, you know, ask forgiveness 952 times. And you're saying everything's going to be fine with the Three of Cups, and just really trying to make them settle down and make them understand that life can go on. Yes, and that we need to move forward and not sit over here and debate this. So really coming to a compromise over here with the Five of Wands in reverse, saying everything's going to be fine. But I think that you will end up having this kind of heart-to-heart conversation with them about how, you know, they need to do things and not push, right? Not push. And it does feel that way too. It feels like there could be kind of a pushing energy where it's like, forgive me. And you're like, stop pushing on me. It's fine. We're negotiating, we're compromising, and, you know, we're really connecting. And that connecting is where I feel that heart-to-heart conversation will come through. So maybe get them not to do this anymore, or figure out what the bigger problem is and why they do those things, right? And really build their inner, but it does, that's it right there though. No matter what, you're going to be building their inner strength and their courage. Really building them up. It's not one of those things where it's like, stop acting like a baby. No, you're actually going to go in there because you love them, and you're going to be like treating them and teaching them with the High Priestess over here as this beautiful teacher, teaching them how to gain the courage back, not take on things so rough, not believe that the whole world is going to die because we had a fight, right? So I do think that connecting right there is a very important piece for you. Yeah, and it's going to be telling the truth and getting everything balanced and bringing all this balance back to the relationship with the Knight of Swords, which is that beautiful communication of telling the truth and really getting things started. And at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So let's put that there. Why? Because it's an ultimate love relationship. Like I said, whether it's with your best friend, your family member, your children, your loved one, whoever this loved one is. Because this isn't one of those, like I said, this isn't one of those people you throw away. You know, we don't throw everybody away. We have a life, we have our family, we have our dearest loved ones, and that's exactly what this reading is about. It's a dearest loved one, and you're going to connect with them with the Two of Cups and help them, because that's where our true loves reside. And yes, we all have problems with them too, you know, because we all have problems one way or another, right? But in case it is a love relationship, we will grab that, and then we'll also grab one, just see what Spirit has out there, because love relationship ones don't always have to be about just love, right? This one says stay optimistic about your love life, of course. Right? Of course. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, bringing that romance back in. And I'm, you know, for a lot of you, you are married to this person. So therefore, there is. And that's the trust. Look at that, the trust issue. Saying, I trust you. I trust in this situation. This is why I give you all of this, because we are married. And this is the way life is, forgiving and learning. And that is it right there. That's it. There's the biggest one right there. In a love relationship like this, that has to do with our deepest loved ones, there is always forgiving and learning. And that's all that this is I will build you up and take you and help you so that you can get to where you need to be in life. Because we all, you know, we all have problems one way or another. We're human beings. Okay? Until next time, my friends, peace and love.